Welcome again to another edition of this terrible podcast.
Yeah.
The Wonder Bat. We got Mina Park. Hopefully
What's up?
does not go out anytime soon.
It's dying.
It's dying. Danny Ferris coming in
Yeah.
hot, playing 18 hours of Assassin's Creed.
I haven't left my room all day.
Not healthy. Welcome to my life.
Hey.
Guys, it's Monday. We survived the weekend. I totally lost track of thought.
Hold on a second. But
Ricardo is still a little buzzed.
I'm a little tired. I'm a little buzzed, but it's okay. I don't even know what I did this weekend. We can recap. What did you do, Mina?
What did I do? I should
Oh,
really prepare before I come into this podcast. Sunday was Father's Day. My parents were in town, which is nice. So I went down to Orange County and had dinner with them. Came back up, and then today my friend came into town, Reba, which you met, Ricardo, today.
Yes.
And we pretty much spent the whole day together, and then went to the World Cup watch party where we gloriously won right
Right.
at the end. So that was my weekend.
That was a crazy game, and we'll get into that later. Danny, what did you do this weekend?
this weekend was a little crazy, actually. One of my best friends from college/high school growing up. He moved out to D.C., but he's back here for the weekend. So, yeah, just hanging out with him, going to the bars, and then that was Friday, Saturday. Not much change Friday, Saturday. It's kind of the same night, going out to the bars type deal. But, yeah, today I was kind of upset because I was planning on going out and watching the game somewhere, but had to do work too early. I had to do work later than I wanted to, and they got pushed everything back. So I was actually doing work during the World Cup, but it wasn't fun. But I was able to watch it still, and yeah, that's about it.
That's like the good thing about unemployment is that I don't have to worry about working during the game. So I kind of luck out.
Yeah, I don't know. I was looking at the other games too, like trying to see if I can plan something for the next couple games, but and the Angels are home, so I'll be watching from Angel Stadium.
Hey, didn't Obama spoke, right, over the weekend?
Yeah, for UCI's graduation.
You get free tickets to that? You didn't go check it out?
I did not go check that out.
Yeah.
They had that place on lockdown.
Really?
Yeah, they had
My cousin,
the week before they had like Secret Service all throughout the place, checking everything out.
Mina's on that lag.
Mina's lagging again.
man, my leg is
I love this.
lagging.
I can see her
I
mouth.
am lagging.
Oh, there we go.
There we go. What? I mean, it's not gonna. The lag is weird. Can you hear? I don't know if you can hear us in real time or not.
I can hear you.
Yeah, it's like 5 seconds.
The delay is weird. This is not gonna go well.
This would actually be pretty funny to put
Yeah.
up though, because like people would look at it and be like,
And Mina died.
Yeah. Yeah.
oh,
Which-
it might have fixed itself now. I can't tell, to be honest with you.
So I don't know. Speaking of RIP, such a terrible segue. Sad news early today. Tony Gwynn, hit king, the man, the myth, the legend, passed away from cancer. Fucking hate cancer. It's the worst.
The worst.
Bad day. You guys have any Tony Gwynn memories?
I mean, I just remember watching him growing up, always thinking, like every night it seemed like he was doing something impossible. Like taking a pitch that was 96 in the hands and somehow getting his hands inside and putting it the other way, and it was just like ridiculous. I remember going to like what do you call it? Like hitting instructors and stuff like that growing up, and they'd always say like, "Oh, if you guys watch Tony Gwynn, you got to do this." And like every hitting coach just like takes stuff out of Tony Gwynn's playbook and teaches it to little kids. So um, yeah, just a man that was so impactful in the game, and it's sad to see him go.
Yeah, it's definitely a buff. I mean, you can just tell by like everybody, the baseball community, was just super bummed out. But like not one. It was funny. I think it was Kevin K. from Big League Steelers. He like tweeted out like he could not. He was purposely trying to find bad pictures of Tony Gwynn, like either upset or just sad, and he could not find one thing. The dude was like constantly smiling. It was
Yeah.
insane. You mean any thoughts on Mr. Padre?
Well, what was um I mean, just looking at his numbers is just amazing to see like are we gonna ever see someone in our generation be able to do like what he did in his like was it 338 for over 20 years? That's
Yeah.
yeah, pretty incredible. And for him to like have he's 54, like that is still so young and like oh yeah, just sad. And I don't know like for personally like I know Ricardo like you actually met him and stuff. So I'm sure you have like a it's more of a deeper impact for you personally. But yeah, I think just as in baseball, like you were saying, like everyone's, we lost one of the greatest, and it's pretty sad.
Remember when you lose something like that in baseball, where they like everybody had, like it had a tremendous impact on everybody. So it's gonna be, I don't know if it's gonna be worse or what with like if God forbid the day like Griffey passes away, like that's gonna be insane. I think everybody in like our generation, that's gonna be a crazy day. But with
Yeah.
I mean, meeting him, that was one of the coolest things I could have ever done in my life. So I think I told you guys the story before about we went down to go film for a stupid pancake video, like just to campaign for me, and just sitting there talking with the guy and trading jokes with him back and forth, and the dude was like full of life and super quick-witted. So my memories of Mr. Padre will always be hilarious. The dude's laugh is infectious.
Hmm.
A lot of big words I'm using right now. A lot of big words. Yeah. So there's that. Tony Gwynn, rest in peace, young sweet prince. On
Rest
to
in peace.
some better news. World Cup, guys. It's here. USA won.
Woo.
USA, USA, USA.
Oh my God, that game was nuts.
Yeah, it really was. I was watching it like by myself or like with my brother. You guys were with a bunch of American outlaws, probably going crazy.
Yeah, that was my first time with that group checking out a game. I remember like back in New York, I was watching with Sean and Ashley, and we were just there with like random fans and stuff. But it was nothing as crazy as we experienced.
Hmm.
I know Mina had a boring time over there. But
Oh my God, it was so hot.
Wow. Did they like cut off people into the
I'm just
bar?
not gonna talk.
yeah, we're gonna just pretend you're talking. Danny will replace you. We'll speak for you.
Yeah.
Oh, this is like awesome. Oh,
But did they cut off? Oh, there's Mina. But did they like cut people off at the bar like at a certain point, saying like can't come in anymore because it's too packed in here? Or
no, I don't know. Like they let in a grip of people. I don't think there was. Where we were, the way the bar was set up is you walk in, there's like a little hostess table, and then there's like you walk in further, and there's this huge bar, like just a bar all the way around, and then there's another room behind there, and there's another bar, and then to the left of that bar is like a bunch of pool tables and stuff. But the whole place is still. Like, I don't know if they did turn anybody away or not, but it was insane, like just how crazy packed it was. There's got to be at least like 500 people there.
That's so ridiculous.
Yeah, it was nuts. And then after they won, it was just the whole place erupted and went on the streets and jumping on cars and stuff.
Yeah.
And then dad mode came into play. Loved it.
That's unbelievable.
All right, so I guess we'll take a little break. We'll probably play a little song or something for you. Vina's going to come on, and we'll have our guest Michael Clair join us. So enjoy the tune. I think we got him.
Oh,
Hey guys.
Hey.
Michael
What's up?
Clair.
End of the
How
hour.
are ya?
Good. We're actually just kicking this thing off. A lot of technical difficulties.
Oh man, no worries, no worries. I know all about those. So
Always.
I
we-
love this countdown on the side. I didn't think I was gonna get to see that. I thought that was just for you guys.
Oh no, you see it?
Yeah, I see it.
That was it.
Look at
It's
that.
on there. Legit.
You're right in the 3-hole.
So I guess we'll do the formal introduction. So our guest for today's podcast is none other than Michael Clair. You might know him from Old Time Family Baseball, hilarious blog, and now he's part of the man. He joined MLB.com.
I have. Yeah, I'm over at Cut 4, so I guess we can all be part of the MLB family.
Wow, look at that.
I'll get together and do that up.
Yes. Hopefully they don't fire you.
You know, cross fingers. Every day I wake up and then go, have I been fired yet? No, not yet. Things are going pretty well.
This day.
Don't get fired. Every damn time, so how did I guess our first question, how's that even come about?
Yeah, so I mean, you know, as you said, I was writing Old Time Family Baseball for a long time, and I started joining some other sites. Platoon Advantage was kind enough to take me on, MLB Daily Dish. I was fortunate enough to do some work for Sports on Earth. And then I guess Cut 4 wanted more mustache coverage, and so we ended up talking, and yeah, it's going really well. I mean, you know, I spend my days watching baseball and writing jokes about it, so I've got nothing but good times.
You have the job I think all of us want. Oh my gosh, well, that's a blast. How's the
Yeah.
How's the commute to
Wait,
New York?
so Michael, you're still in LA.
I'm still in LA. I've got a great commute. I wake up. I throw on a pair of shorts, casual work shorts. Obviously, I'm very Don Draperish in that regard. And then I sit down at my desk and I'm ready to go. Which is good because before at my last job, when I actually had to get in a car and interact with people, really suicide was just, you know, top line every day sitting in traffic. So maybe the job saved my life. You know, I don't want to say that, but yeah, it probably did. Reason I'm here today is the job.
I don't even know how to make a funnier line than that. It's always a good joke.
You know, it really suicide always gets the crowd going. So
Whatever gets that counts up.
yeah.
That's ridiculous. Dude, so I guess how the hell do you find some of the crap that you do? Because there's stuff that I feel like I can pinpoint some weird stuff, but you, my friend, you somehow find the most absurd stuff.
Well, I take that as a great compliment, so thank you for that.
Very welcome.
Basically, I mean, a lot of it is really, I mean, you know, there's obviously like the pop culture stuff, and you go see X-Men, then you sit at home and you go, how can I make baseball like X-Men? And then you start searching around. But honestly, what I have done sometimes when I don't have an idea, I'll type the word baseball, and I'll open up like a dictionary and just be like, baseball and aardvark, and then Google Image or eBay or and you go down the rabbit hole, you find one site that links to another site that links to another site, and all of a sudden you've got like gorgeous like lush oil paintings of, you know, aardvarks playing baseball, and you know your work's already done for you.
Oh my God. Is there a large aardvark baseball community?
You know, there's a small one, but it's very active. They're very insular though. It's difficult to weave your way in.
Oh my god, that was ridiculous. Dude,
That's awesome.
all the aardvarks, all the time.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, are you still like recording stuff? I remember like last year you and your buddies were recording some ridiculous sketches. Are you still doing that?
We've slowed down definitely, which is all of us are different jobs, different hours, so we don't have the time to shoot really very much anymore. We still send each other emails and go, oh my god, I've got a great sketch for you. It's about a Frankenstein poop monster. How can we get this made? But all of a sudden no one has time to squeeze a full weekend in to get that shot anymore, which is a real shame.
The world needs a lot of Frankenstein poop monster.
That's what I've been saying, and I've been emailing them. I don't get many responses anymore. I'm not really sure why. They're just so busy, I guess.
How dare they?
I know. I'm very upset. I'm very hurt.
That's like the bummer, because it's like with us, our stuff too is ever since these guys sold out and got real jobs, it's like I'm the only one that really has free time to do any sketches and stuff. But
that was kind of a dingus move, you guys. I'm really upset with you, Ricardo. You're staying true. You're fighting the man.
Listen,
No, it's just Danny.
So far, so good.
Yeah.
You watching any of the World Cup stuff going on, or not really?
Oh yeah, all that soccer stuff. Yeah, I love your kit, as they call it. Great kit.
Thank you.
I
It looked like a popsicle.
You do. You know what? I was wondering why I really loved the uniforms today. Yeah, they look like the summer rocket pops. So really enjoy those. I don't understand the terms in soccer. I was trying to write a piece earlier today on it, and I had to do like a lot of like Wikipediaing it. Like, is this what it's called? And eventually, I just had to cut all of my words out because the field is just so big. And it's a lot of kicking and a lot of running, and I had a blast watching it. Don't get me wrong. I don't want all the soccer fans on Wonderbat getting upset, but I couldn't tell you why one team is better than another team, other than they kick and run better.
Hey, that's about it.
Yeah, and
That's
today,
about Mike's and football or soccer knowledge as well.
If you want to send any soccer hate tweets to Michael, find him at No, but seriously, if you're listening to this, Mom and Dad, you should probably follow Michael Clair. Again, it's at Clair Bear Attack. Some random stuff on there, some cut for, some good baseball stuff.
Yeah, thank you.
Put on your World Cup team. Any players?
What's that?
Any MLB players fit for your World Cup soccer team?
Oh man, I was actually thinking about this earlier because I noticed soccer players are, on average, the most handsome of athletes. So really, the baseball players who would be on my World Cup team would be the most handsome of the sport. So I was really thinking Yasiel Puig, obviously. The dude is. I mean, he's a dreamboat, obviously. Today he posted a picture of him playing with puppies. So great, you're my mid-center forward guy, scoring the goals. Obviously, Mike Trout. I mean, just look at that smile. I mean, that smile is like made for a Wheaties box. So you got Trout on there. You got to put Munenori Kawasaki on the team. Because soccer players love to do weird stuff after they score a goal, and Munenori Kawasaki is the best dancer in baseball history. I think Fangraphs covered that recently with Dance War. Oh man, how many players play on soccer teams? 10? 10 players?
I couldn't even tell you.
It's a 3-person soccer team. I think.
I think if you just have
It's 11.
Yeah. It's all you need. Who do you guys have?
shit. And we're asking the questions here.
I like the handsome.
Are we going handsome, or are we going who we think would be soccer players?
If we're going handsome, I'm gonna say David Wright has to be on that team.
Oh,
Yeah.
I missed that one. That's a good one.
You can't have Team USA without the captain himself, not Jeter.
Yeah.
Joe Mauer.
Biracial.
Joe Mauer.
I like
I don't
that.
know how good his knees will be, but
I think Paul Goldschmidt's sneaky handsome.
that's true.
He is sneaky handsome. That's true.
Yeah.
That's
So he's
true.
like a sneaky good player, I feel like.
Does any baseball player have soccer hair? That's what I was trying to think. That like weird, tiny mohawk.
What's going on? Dude, I don't know, man. I haven't
Yeah.
seen good hair in baseball for a while.
Well, they have the caps, so they cover it up.
Yeah.
I was thinking of doing soccer hair, but because I'm a balding monster, all that would have done, if my hair was long enough, would have been have a little hair here and literally nothing around it, which would be kind of like a cool Mad Max style, but I don't think I would have looked like any of those hot, young, vibrant, muscular soccer players.
Now that you say the hair thing, I think Puig's actually got the little mohawk deal.
He's got the perfect. So yeah, he is.
Yeah.
He's my mid center forward.
All goalie / defender.
Yeah, he does a lot. He's got to do a lot.
I just want to see him do like a ball flip. As soon as he scores a goal, just get the ball, pick it up, and just throw it. Just chuck it in the stands.
Punt to the stands.
It'll probably happen at some point.
No, he'd be the one that would take the flag off the corner and like throw it like a javelin.
Oh my god!
That's what
Well, there was a soccer player that I think it was a couple weeks ago. He scored a goal. He ran into the stands like no one was even there watching the game, and cheered himself on. And that was
That one's good.
I can just for some reason. He hit like a catcher and umpire the other day, right?
Yeah, that happened. A little too excited, but can't fault that. Just you got to be aware of your surroundings. If you're the catcher, you're the umpire, someone's walking, look out. Bat's probably coming. So.
I thought it was their fault and not Puig's. That's the greatest stuff. That's why I love everything. I love it. That guy's the greatest little kid in the world.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Dude, so what's going on behind you? What we got there? I'm like, my eyes.
Oh, well, let's see. We've got a lot of comics, and then we've got Craig Counsell in his Beer Brower bobblehead jersey. Obviously, Craig Counsell, greatest athlete, arguably, of the 19th, 20th, and 21st century. Then we got a little, we got Batman with a pickle head. Your standard run-of-the-mill stuff. I'm sure you've got all that at your place, maybe in storage somewhere if it's not out.
I have a lot of crap here. I actually have one of the original Simpsons cartoonists drew a millhouse for me on a comic book.
What?
That's pretty perfect.
I gotta find it somewhere. It's over here.
Yeah. Is
Oh, God, you lost it.
Long distance away?
I'll tweet it out and be like, see guys, I am a nerd. Oh, man.
For all you haters, all the doubters out there.
But you look like a jock in your kit, so.
I don't know if that's good or bad.
I didn't know they were even called kits until just now.
What?
Yeah.
It's always good.
Oh man, Danny.
I thought they were just jerseys. You just buy a soccer jersey.
All the time.
Well, the term kit always makes me think that when you go to buy it, you get little shorts with it, some
Yeah.
socks,
Yeah.
maybe a hair trimmer. You don't just buy the jersey; you have to buy the whole thing.
Yeah.
Everything comes together. So maybe it does. I've never bought a. Ricardo, you could speak on this as you've purchased a kit.
Yeah, this is my first kit that I bought. I look cool. Somebody had asked me what's my favorite kit, and I said the guy from Knight Rider. No, it's not. This was a good joke too.
That's solid. I appreciate that one. I really love that one.
This is the kit. The car's named Kit. It's awesome.
I don't get it, but okay.
I'll tweet it later. All right, Michael. Well, I know you got a busy night ahead of probably watching some baseball. Oh,
Yeah. Watch a little bit of that. Probably watch some replays of the soccer. See if the kicking makes any more sense. So
Gotta pick at some point.
yeah, it's at some point it's all gonna make sense. So
Wait, so do you have to, since you're on the West Coast, do you have to stay up for all the West Coast games and everyone in New York just goes to sleep and passes the baton to you?
I was wondering that. I not always. I mean, we kind of trade off. I feel bad for the people on the East Coast though, because like the games will end. It'll be like 11 o'clock for me, which I mean, still 3-4 hours after my bedtime.
Yeah.
But for those on the East Coast, it's a bit rougher life. Sitting up watching baseball and writing about it. I mean, you've got carpal tunnel. Hunched back issues. There's a lot of stretching. You have to do in this position. You really got to get physically fit for it.
not going to DL. That would be a shame, Michael.
Yeah.
All right, man. Well,
All right.
some time in real life. You
Seriously.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you guys for having me on and talking a little soccer baseball.
Soccer baseball.
Absolutely.
Thanks, Michael.
All right, guys. I'll talk to you soon.
Thanks, man. We'll see ya.
All right, bye.
Michael Clair. Look at that.
Some soccer base man, he has a lot of energy, I have to say, because
9:40 right now. I'm ready to just
I know
call it
we're
a
all,
night.
well, because we were all watching the World Cup today,
Yes.
we're a little pooped from all the yelling and chanting, but as you can see, Ricardo still hasn't changed.
I got home like maybe 10 minutes before I asked if you guys were ready. I was still working on this stuff. I yelled at a guy today. That was
That
fun.
looks pretty comfortable. Wait, what?
I went in dad mode today at the game.
Yeah, I saw some of it.
Wait, what happened?
Witness me in dad mode. It was insane. Nothing. Like after the game, like everyone like stormed the what is it, Hollywood Boulevard?
Hmm.
Just having fun, like celebrating the game, which is fine. And this idiot decides to jump on top of a car and like just like, jumping around on it. So I got pissed off. Like, I mean, this dude's representing our country and stuff. Like, someone sees that, it's gonna look idiotic. So he got down and I went straight to him, and I was like, "Hey, don't be that guy. Don't be that guy." And he got all up in my face.
Oh man.
Like he jumped on the car that was driving. Like there was a driver in it. The car was on. They like stopped him in Hollywood Boulevard. He jumps on top of the hood and just starts jumping up. It was
What an
embarrassing.
idiot.
It's idiotic. Idiotic. Mina Park, this is all you. Let's talk Field of Fashion.
Let's talk about that name.
I don't even know what it is. So somebody break it down for me.
Well, I don't really know too much about it either. Like, I just saw it recently when Gabby posted about it, but I looked it up for the Rangers at least, and for their Field of Fashion night, basically you can buy tickets that include like a gift bag with a bunch of apparel, like women's apparel, and then it came with like a meet and greet with some of the Rangers' wives, and then they like got to sit in a suite together and stuff like that. But which is like pretty cool. I think it's they're trying to make it like a girls' night out. Like they had manicures and stuff or not manicures. They had like nail polish in their gift bags and stuff. But I don't know. Like I feel like there's probably more you could do to attract a female audience. But like first of all, I would rather meet the players than the players' wives. Like. If I'm a girl, like if I'm a lady, like wanting to like have like a real girls' night out, like you want to meet guys, right? You don't want to like meet the guy's wife. It's like kind of weird. But maybe they didn't want to put the players in an awkward situation where they have all these like females trying to, I don't know, ask questions. And yeah, just the name of it just sounds so corny and cheesy too, though. So sorry, MLB.
In the fashion.
Yeah, because like when you
Is it?
hear that,
But it
oh,
is
sorry,
creative though. You know, I don't know.
feel the, I don't know. When you hear that, it's like, oh, it's gonna be a fashion show or something.
I heard there
Um,
was like fashion shows. That's what or they were gonna have different things from various like third-party vendors or whatever. They were gonna have like fashion shows and some of these events.
maybe some of them are different per clubhouse.
Is
But
that
I don't
is that
know.
for all 30 teams or is it?
No, I think there's only a couple that are having it.
Uh,
One is gonna be in Anaheim, so I think we gotta send Mina
oh yeah, for
over
sure.
there and do a video on this.
Do a correspondent, yeah. Maybe I'll like it, but I don't know. I think like it kind of goes back to like when we were talking about just how females are represented in the sport, or as the female demographic of fans. A fashion show isn't something that would make me want to go to a baseball game. Like
Yeah.
if I'm like interested in sports, I want to like, hey, the first base coach, like have a Q&A with him, or like I don't know, getting more like deeper within the sport than just like, hey, girls like manicures and girls like t-shirts, which is we do, but like if you're gonna make a whole night surround like based off of that, like just have some more depth to it, different dimensions, and just like the generic stereotypes of females. But
Yeah. Have
that's
you seen like what the Phillies do when they have like I guess girls? It's not. They don't call it girls' night out, but it's like a day. It's like a women's day or something. Have you seen what they do?
no.
Mhm.
So they I personally thought it was cool. Like I was like, oh, that's really cool. Like I wish I was a girl. And I wish I got to go to this. So what they do is they have a bunch of women come in and there's like a Q&A with like some of the managers, some of the coaches, the different coaching staff. There's players come in. There's like a meet and greet, Q&A. They take a tour of the place, and then they actually put them through drills on the field. So they'll go in like the bullpens and they'll learn how to like pitch and stuff
Oh,
and
that'd be awesome.
run the bases, but they'll teach them how to run. They'll slide and stuff like that. And I thought it was cool, but then there's people like Lana Berry and what's Wendy's? She's like hanging sliders. I don't know. There's some of these um, I guess bloggers and stuff that kind of talk down on it, and they're just like, oh, we're women and we don't know how to play baseball. Like this is demoralizing and stuff. So I don't know what someone would do to make it fun for women, I guess.
I guess that's just extreme feminism. They were offended by it, but I think any like regardless of sex or age, if you're not a professional baseball player, having the opportunity would get you excited. If you're like, I mean, Ricardo, if they had the opportunity for you, like you were saying, you'd want to do it too, right?
Oh hell yeah! If there was like a dude's day in at Angel Stadium and they had a pitch in the bullpen and stuff, yeah, I would love to do that.
Yeah, it's not.
I want
Yeah,
Derek to teach me how to round second to third. That'd be cool.
yeah. I mean, it probably wouldn't be fun for Danny because he's done that all his life. But for people that aren't, but for people that aren't like in that world of like actually training with professionals, or like how like we ask Danny all the time, how do you throw this pitch? Like how are you really supposed to throw this pitch? I think regardless of sex and age group too, like if you're not in that world, that's exciting and new and different. But I haven't read obviously the blogs that some of these bloggers wrote about that experience. But I don't know, just off the top of my head, I think it'd be fun regardless of it being a girls' night out or a guys' night out.
Yeah, it would be a cool thing to do. So it's like I think it's called like a baseball 101 or whatever. But
Yeah.
what do you think, Danny? What's your stance on all that?
I mean, I don't know. It sounds fun. The Phillies thing sounds awesome. You said it was Phillies, right?
Yeah, the Phillies do that. I wanted to do that for the Angels. I was like, you get Sarah Colonna in there. You have her like kind of be the MC of the day, and you get some of the pitching staff and the coaching staff to kind of help out. Like I think that would be a cool way to. If I'm in the front office, I would personally think that's a cool way to. If you're looking to get, I guess, women fans, and why not do that? Like that's a cool way to get people. And even with the kids, like kids, if you get kids involved with that stuff, like running the bases and stuff, they kind of fall in love with the game. So, I'm not saying that women are kids. And if you make them run bases, they're gonna fall in love. So, cool opportunity. So.
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna get reamed for this online or something. Watch.
I mean, like on a smaller scale, that when you talk about the kids, they do it like that at colleges all the time, like camps and stuff like that, where players, like I did it in college, all throughout college, summer camps where they're like whatever 6 to 8 years old, and then 8 to 10, 10 to 12, and they come out and they learn from college players and the college coaches, and it's like a whole like seminar thing. So
Yeah.
I mean, it's just obviously on a bigger scale with pro players because like they get paid and they're like superstars and stuff like that. But yeah, it's pretty cool. It's fun. It's a fun thing to do.
Yeah. So maybe the field of fashion will be fun. Mina, you're gonna have to report on this.
Hey, I'll go to it if you guys chip in for my whatever the fee is.
Yeah, you know what we'll do? We'll get our we'll talk to Jeff Heckelman.
Yeah.
Jeff, hook me up with Angels gear.
Promise not to make any of this. No.
I'm trying to find out right now how much it is.
I'm trying to think of like what's fashionable, like what
It's
exactly.
field of fashion.
Well, the stuff that I saw for this, like Boston, I saw some of the T-shirts that they were getting. It's similar to like what we got in the cave last year. If you saw what we were wearing, but it's just like girl cut T-shirts and tank tops, and just the designs are a little bit more feminine than just just guys T-shirts, but which is nice. Like I love having good like baseball T-shirts that are more like cut for girls.
Yeah. You know what I want to see? I want to see like cotton varsity jackets, but with like MLB teams on them. That's what I want to see.
Would you ever wear that in California though? It's kind of.
Wait, what is it?
You wouldn't make it thick. You wouldn't make it thick. It'd be like a sweater, like a hoodie or something.
Oh.
Make
Yeah.
that.
What is it?
You can call up Jeff Helkelman and see.
I'll call it Majestic Apparel right now.
Yeah.
One
Get
of the,
hooked up.
like a cotton varsity jacket, like a hoodie or something, and with like MLB logos on the front.
Mm.
Which, by the way, like last year in the cave, we designed T-shirts for Majestic, and we never got back from them. So.
Yeah. We did.
Yeah.
If you see your T-shirt designs out in the markets anytime soon, that's what happened.
All right, so it's June 2021-22. We have three days.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I was at the fan cave too, on my birthday,
Wait, when's your birthday?
August 21st. Not for a while.
June 2020. Wait, isn't that next week?
Yeah, the Red Sox already had theirs. The Nationals is coming.
Oh, I'm
19.
going to the game on the 22nd.
Oh, Mina, you gotta go.
Wait. Oh, I'm in May. We're
Oh,
in June, right?
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So, 2021-22. I'm so messed up with the days of the week and the month and the year.
What happens when you play Assassin's Creed for 22 days straight?
I haven't seen daylight in forever.
All right, well, moving on. Quentin Berry. This has to be one of the best ejections I've ever seen. And
I
don't know
mean,
what started it, but for those who haven't seen it, Quentin Berry got a single the first. I don't think there was anything wrong with it, but I guess he started chatting it up with the umpire. The first place umpire, ejected him out of the game, and Quentin Berry was like, "Nope, I'm gonna round the bases and slide home," and so he did. Like, who does that? Like, that's ridiculous.
yeah,
it's
I mean,
weird that that's your first reaction. Like, oh, screw this. I'll show him. Go run around the bases. Like, it's so bizarre.
I wish he slid head first.
At first,
Yeah.
and then break his thumb.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's got to be like top 5, like top ejections I think I've ever seen. Like creative, I guess.
Oh my gosh.
We got a special guest.
Oh my.
Hello. Is that
Podcast.
Olivia?
This is Olivia. She's the fat one.
Hi.
Ugh.
I don't know. When I first saw it, because I saw, like, Ricardo, you texted us saying, like, oh my gosh, this ejection, and it's hilarious or whatever. So I went to go see it, and I wasn't really laughing. I was just like, dude, this guy, like, comes off as douchebag. Like, it's
It kind of was like it wasn't like I don't know if it was like just laugh out loud funny. It was just the situation at hand was just beyond hysterical to me. I don't know why.
yeah,
I just found it funny that this guy got a hit, decided to argue, and then when he got thrown out, he decided just to run around the bases and slide home. Like that. To me,
yeah,
how old is he? He's like what, 20s?
not smart.
He's
I
an
don't know
adult.
how old he is. He's a little older.
I mean, he's in
29.
he's in AAA too, though. It's like you're not in like the Pekka's league or like some
a nice plug.
like
Yeah.
nice plug.
right
Yeah.
there.
Do you guys watch it? It's pretty funny.
Yeah.
But seriously, like that would be something that they would do in that league. But you're like in AAA, like you're this close to like being in a professional in the league, and you're running around the bases looking like a fool. Probably not the best move.
Yeah, definitely not the best move.
Freaking guy.
Danny, do you have any fun stories of funny ejections?
Not that I can think of, no. I know I have a couple of some managers doing funny stuff, but like I've seen managers on other teams like clear their dugout out with like clipboards and chairs and stuff like that and bats and just throw it on the field. But I can't think of anything that I've done. I've never been ejected personally.
Aw, because you're a good guy.
Yeah, guess so. I did hit a guy on purpose though. That's real.
Just one?
Just one, yeah. It's harder to hit somebody than you'd think. For some reason, like you try to hit somebody, you like throw it behind them, or like you just like spike it and you miss it. It's just for whatever reason, it's hard to hit somebody. But
So you've tried for more than one person.
I've probably tried, yeah, maybe 2 or 3 times. Summer ball, like out up in like San Francisco area, Napa Valley. We had like a tournament up there and got into like some argument with some kid and like just threw them, but I missed. So it was like one of those things where like you throw them and you miss. You're like, okay, whatever. Let me just get back in. Let me just get back in the strike zone. But yeah, it's fun times.
Nice.
On the other end of the Danny Ferris fastball.
It wasn't that powerful back then.
Yeah, but I'm sure it's not going to be the most pleasant of feelings someone would have.
Yeah, I mean getting hit in general sucks, but depends on where.
I'll take underrated statements for 100. Ridiculous. That's it, huh? Yeah, we're
Yeah, we're wrapping up.
wrapping it up.
Do we have any mailbag?
I know we tweeted out late. What?
What was the thing you asked us last week? It was, would you rather throw like a very good first pitch? Or would you rather,
Yeah. If you had the opportunity to throw out a first pitch, would you rather be terrible and everybody remembers it and like it's funny? Or would you rather just have a normal standard first pitch that's just unspectacular and nobody remembers it? And nobody will ever record it and think about it ever again except for you when you're like, you know, at a bar and you're just like, dude, I threw a first pitch there one time. Like, cares, bro. Like, it was a standard first pitch, you know? What would you rather have?
I'll let you take this first.
I would 100% just have a standard first pitch.
Ah.
Because if I'm going to be known for something, like, that is not something that I want to be known for. Because you can never live it down. Like, people will always bring it up people will always be like, "Oh, you remember how much you sucked at that?" So I'd rather not have that and just have my perfect memory of throwing a strike out of it.
Solid answer. That might be one I would take, only because knowing my friends, they would never let me move it down. Never.
I don't know. I guess it depends on if we're like who we are now, obviously, or if you're like a super celebrity, like 50 Cent, like turned it into a marketing thing somehow.
Hmm.
And like I always think about Drake on like the sitting courtside of the NBA game using a lint roller, and everybody's
Yeah.
like blasting him for it, and he turned that into like a marketing thing, like where he was literally selling lint rollers with like his logo on it. It's like you just capitalize. So if I was like a celebrity, maybe I'd want to like throw it and spike it. But I don't know.
Yeah. It just sucks though that like if you do throw a first pitch really badly, like people will hate on you for like a little bit and then you might be forgotten until the next person who throws it badly and then you're grouped with them in this
Oh
montage
yeah.
piece. Like every blog has like a history of bad pitches and you'll always be there. Like it'll just constantly be coming back up. That would suck.
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
Hey, Mina, you've thought about this one quite a bit.
No, I mean, because recently, with all the bad pitches, like 50 Cent, Nick Young, and all of them, we actually had to, like, we had, like, articles and stuff over at Fox. Like, we have to, make all the bad pitches. And then on the show, we put, like, in little clusters, like, all the different bad pitches, bad first pitches. So I know, like, the next person that does it, we have to bring back Mariah Carey's first pitch. We have to bring back all of those other pitches and compare them again. So, yeah, it's definitely fresh in my mind.
Not good. Not good at all.
Yeah.
We did have a question from Twitter. Gilbert Gallego?
Oh,
Oh
There we go.
he's a Padres fan.
Yes.
yeah. Ah,
He asked, would you rather hit with a cycle or an inside the park home run? I feel like it's a very easy question to answer.
Cycle.
cycle.
Gotta go for the cycle.
Unless it's a walk off inside the park home run, because that was awesome last year.
Yeah, that was cool.
That was so cool.
That was in San Francisco, right?
Yeah, I think it was put gone.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, cycle.
For sure.
Gilbert, we're gonna have to go cycle. Unanimous decision.
Unanimous.
Unless it was for the World Series. If it was an inside the park home run for World Series win.
True.
Yeah.
Situational.
Yeah, we always make like little
But like, what if?
little excuses. Yeah, we're like, but it feels like this. But for the most part, the cycle.
If my life depended on it, I would have to choose one that keeps me living. All right, well, I guess that just about wraps up the second edition of our podcast. Guys,
Awesome.
Woo!
We survived.
Mina's still talking with us and hasn't lagged out since we've gotten back.
I barely survived.